Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, welcome back to Coding Scientist. We are on lesson number 2 of ESP32 and ESP32 CAM series. It's a 0 to hero series for those of you who are absolutely beginners. That's why it's called 0 to hero. I'm going to show everything from scratch, from the basics to the advanced level. Alright, so I hope you guys are ready with your ESP32. So go ahead and plug the micro USB port into the USB of your computer. So once you get this red light, that means your ESP32 is on. Alright, keep this on. In this lesson, I am going to show you how to set up your Arduino IDE. If you haven't downloaded Arduino IDE yet, one of the previous lessons I showed you how to go to arduino.cc/downloads IDE. Go there, select your version which you want, select the operating system which you want. For example, Windows OS, go ahead and click the Windows OS download and go to the app, download it straight away. I showed you everything. Go back to that lesson, watch it all. Once you are set up with your Arduino IDE, we need to do some basic configuration and setup to make sure that the Arduino IDE recognizes the ESP32 board, right? ESP32 development board. So in order to do that, we need to follow some basic steps. So I'm going to show you systematically how to follow that steps. Right. Now let me open up my IDE. I hope you can see my screen. So once you open up your IDE, what you need to do, there is a link. I am going to open up that link. It's here in my Word document. I am going to copy this link. This is from espresso.com, who are basically the manufacturers of ESP32. So this particular package we need to configure into our IDE. I am going to leave this link below this video. You can take a look at the comment section and copy this, and just right click, copy it, go back to your IDE. Now what we need to do, we need to go to preference. Alright, so let's take a look at it, how to go to preference. We need to click on file on top, go to preference, click on preference. In preference menu, you can see at the bottom this one, additional boards manager URL, right? So here you need to go to the end. If there is already some URL existing in your boards manager in this particular section, do not delete it, leave it as it is. So go to the end by scrolling left and right of your keyboard like this. Okay, go to the end, you need to put a comma and then paste Control V. You need to press Control V, okay, or you can right click. Not sure if right click works in this prompt. No, it doesn't work. So you need to press Control V. Since I have already put it, so I am not going to put it again. If you see, I have already put in another one, this one. Can you see? https://dlespressif.com/dl packages_esp32 index.json. So this is what you need to be doing. If you already have anything here, you have to go to the end, scroll using your keyboard, scroll towards right side and put a comma like this and then paste it. If you don't have anything in this particular section, you can just go ahead and press Control V. Alright, once you do that, you need to click OK like this. Alright, let me repeat this step again, guys. Go to File, go to Preference. In Preference at the bottom, you can see this particular section called Additional Boards Manager URLs, right? In this section, you need to go there and you need to copy this particular link. I will share it with you guys, this particular link at the bottom of this video in the comment section. Copy this as, right click, copy, go back to your IDE and go to this section, put comma. If anything is already existing, put comma. Do not delete the existing one. Okay, put comma and press Control V in your keyboard. Alright. So that's the way you are going to set it up. Now what we need to do, once you are done with that, with the preference, in the preference setting, what we need to do, we need to go to the next one, which is tools. Now let's go to tools. Once you go to tools, go to your board. Here in your board, go to board manager. All right, go to board manager. You will get this pop-up window called board manager, like this. Let me show you how did I go to this particular section. Go to tools, go to board. In board on the right side, you can see boards manager. Click on boards manager. You will get this pop-up window. Guys, I'm showing all these things from the basics, because obviously this series is called Zero to Hero. So those of you who know how to do all these things, you can just ignore it. But this particular series is for the folks who are for absolutely, they are doing it for the first time in the world, right? So go to boards manager, and then what we need to do in the boards manager, you need to type here ESP32, like this. If you type ESP32, you will get this particular library by Espressive Systems version 1.0.6, and it says installed. That means I have already installed it. For you, it may not show this. You will get an install button here. Instead of remove, you will get an install button here. So go ahead, click install. It will take about a couple of minutes to install the entire package. And then once you install it, you can close this. Let me repeat this again. Go to tools, go to board, then boards manager. In boards manager, you need to type ESP32. Once you type ESP32, you will get this library called ESP32 by Espressive Systems version 1.0.6. all right, and then here you will get a button called install. Click that install and wait for a couple of minutes. At the bottom you can see a lot of things, a blue color ribbon running. So let it get installed fully till it is done. It will show it is done, and then you close it. Once you close it, what you need to do, now let's try to connect it. Let's do some basic testing, right? So I hope your board is connected. Once you connect your micro USB to your ESP32 board, like this, all right, like this. Once it is connected, you will get a red light. Leave it as it is at the down. Now what we need to do, let's go to tools again. Let's go to tools, boards, and then in boards you can see, go to the third one, right? Not the Arduino AVR board, go below that, ESP32 Arduino board. So I have selected Do It ESP32 Dev Kit version 1. So that is my board. So you may select the same one. It will be somewhere here. Can you see it? Do It ESP32 Dev 1. There is also something called Do It ESP 32, 32 EVB, Gateway, Dev Kit Lipo. There are loads of other things. Though the chip might work, but sometimes it might cause some issues. Better go for Do It ESP32 Dev Kit version 1. Select this. All right. Once you select this, now let's go to the next step. So your board is connected now. Now we need to select the port. Go to tools, go to port here. I am on COM12, so I checked in COM12. This is my communication port. So go to tools again, go to port. Mine is COM12. Yours might be different, guys. You might be in COM3, COM2, COM1. I had connected multiple devices, so that's why it's showing COM12. So yours might be different, but you need to select which is getting highlighted here, right? So that is what you need to select. Once you select that, what you need to do, give me a minute. Once you select the port, let's go to examples now. Let's do some Wi-Fi scan. Go to file, go to examples. In examples, you need to scroll it down till you see Wi-Fi. Can you see Wi-Fi here? All right, in Wi-Fi, move your mouse towards right side, go to Wi-Fi scan. This is the basic code for scanning your Wi-Fi. Okay, this is the sketch. This is the C program sketch which comes inbuilt as a part of your examples code within once you install the boards manager, ESP32 boards manager. So what we are going to do, as it explained, this sketch demonstrates how to scan a Wi-Fi network. I hope you guys are in your Wi-Fi network. You already have a Wi-Fi at your home or office, wherever you are sitting. The API is almost the same as with the Wi-Fi Shield library. Alright, the most obvious difference being the different file you need to include, which is okay. So this is what the inbuilt library is, that is Wi-Fi.h. Now, how do we run this program? How do we upload this program? So what we need to do, a new sketchbook will open like this. As you can see on the screen, a sketchbook is open, and then you need to click the upload button. All right, let's go to upload button, this button, upload. Now at the bottom you can see it says compiling sketch. It might take a while. On the right you can see a green color bar shows as a progress. Once it is done, it should show done uploading. Let's give it a minute. It's taking a while. There is no error, so which is a good news. The program is getting compiled and it's getting uploaded. But let us not be surprised unless until it shows any error, till we see the confirmation on the top, done uploading. We just cannot assume anything. Let it get uploaded. You got to be really patient. Stay calm. All right, uploading. Can you see serial port connecting? Serial port 12 connecting. Why is it saying serial port connecting? Fatal error, invalid head of the packet. Okay, so probably my cable is not hooked up or something. It is perfectly hooked up. Maybe I'll have to click the boot cell and upload it. So if you see this error, guys, failed to connect to ESP32, invalid head. So what you need to do, let us give a try. I'm just doing some trial and error. End of the day, it's a trial and error method, right? So there are two buttons, one here, right? In the middle there is a micro USB, there is a button here, there is a button here. You need to click the boot button. It's written as boot. So click the hold it. We got to hold it, right? You have to press and hold it, and then click the upload button. Compiling sketch. Keep it. You need to keep it pressed. You need to keep hold it tight. Uploading. All right. Can you see? Now you can take out your hand. Leave it. There you go. This is how to troubleshoot, right? Done uploading. Fantastic. So now our board is working perfectly. So I showed you, if you see an error like that, how to troubleshoot. All you need to do is hold this boot button, hold it tight, do not leave it, and then click this upload button, and then leave it. As soon as you see at the bottom it's uploading, you can just remove your finger from the button and let it upload. Now let us see what happens. Now we need to open a serial monitor. On the right hand side you can see a serial monitor, a lens kind of symbol, a round circular symbol. It's written, the mouse over shows a serial monitor. Click on that and you will get this a brownout error. That is fine. What you need to do, you need to go to the baud rate, you need to select 115200 baud, right, and then you click the boot button again. Let's click the boot. I think let me just cross verify if I have to click the boot button or enable button. I think I have to click enable button. Alright, I'll click the enable button, which is the next button here, not the boot button. Boot button you need to press only for uploading the code when you see an error. But to check your Wi-Fi, to check your serial monitor, you need to click the enable button. Let's click enable. And now let's see what happens. It's still showing the same error as brownout detector was triggered. Let me press again. Let me close the terminal and now let me press the enable pin again. I am pressing the EN button and then open the serial monitor. I'll leave the EN button. Again it shows the same error. Let me press it again and leave it. That's kind of weird. It's not scanning for the Wi-Fi. You have to troubleshoot, right? So we need to do something to troubleshoot. Enable button and let's see what happens. Let me just unplug this. Let me close this monitor, serial monitor. Let me unplug it. Alright, I just unplugged it and I'm going to plug it again. Alright, now let's see. Now let me press the enable button. Before pressing the enable button, I need to connect it again. Go to tools, go to port, COM12, go to tools again, go to board, go to Arduino 32, and I need to select do it ESP32 dev kit 1. I'll select this again and now I need to press this and open the serial monitor. Let me check. The baud rate is 115200, which seems to be correct. Again it's showing the brownout error. Okay, setup done, scan start. Perfect. I think it is scanning. There you go. Perfect. This is how to troubleshoot, guys. Right now I can see my Wi-Fi network. You can see R space dash 103 is my apartment, RoboThoughts is my office, and there are a couple of other neighbors. So I can see all the Wi-Fi is getting scanned here, so which is good, so which is fantastic. Alright guys, so in this lesson I showed you how to troubleshoot. When you see an error, you need to do some debugging and stuff. Now we are able to successfully scan the Wi-Fi network in our ESP32 development board. We will be able to connect to the external world through the Wi-Fi network now. Fantastic. Can you see it here? Multiple Wi-Fi network has been connected. The top two is my network, which is what? R dash 103 is my apartment and RoboThoughts is my office connectivity. So I have, and rest of the Wi-Fi network is unknown. Probably they are my neighbors or somebody else. So I don't have to worry about it. As far as we are able to scan and detect your Wi-Fi network, fantastic. That means your board is working. You are able to successfully configure your Arduino IDE into the ESP32, and most important, you are able to connect to the external world. You will be able to connect to the internet. Your board is going to get connected to the internet. So guys, most important aspect of this lesson is I want to show you how to troubleshoot and debug when you encounter such issues, right? These were some of the basic steps how to troubleshoot when you see an error while uploading a program. All you need to do is just stop it and press the boot button, this button, right? The boot button, it's written clearly, boot button. So press that, hold it tight, do not leave it, and then click on the IDE to upload the code. And as soon as at the bottom, if you see it's uploading the red color dots, then you remove your finger, right? And then what we tried to do was we were trying to scan. How to scan using the example sketch. Go to the file, example sketch, go to the Wi-Fi scan, and then upload the sketch. When the sketch was not uploading, it was showing up some error. So what I did, I tried to click on the EN button, which is this side, right? So click that, press that EN button and try to scan it again, or leave it, press it again. It didn't work. Still it was the same error, brown out error. Then what I did, I removed the USB. I removed the micro USB, and then after a few seconds I connected it. I changed the baud rate in the terminal, and then it started working perfect, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. I am going to be back soon in the next video. We will do lot of other things. Still we are not ready yet. Our test bed is not ready yet. We need to configure the ESP32 for MicroPython and stuff like that, so that we can start working parallelly both on C program and MicroPython. So we'll be using both the codes, try to build some interesting projects and stuff like that. See you soon guys. Do give me a thumbs up and a like. Bye bye.